Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 7 in season number 2 of the Napa Truck Series. We are here at the Texas Motor Speedway for the Dell 400K, a 25-lap race around this 1.5 mile speedway in Fort Worth, Texas. And as you can tell, this is a kind of a newer version of the Texas Motor Speedway. I usually use the original version that came with the game because of pit stops. But since we don't have pit stops in the Napa Truck Series, I'm able to use this track, and I figured, why not? Let's have a night race here. Let's use it. But anyways, I don't use this track in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series because I do have pit stops in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, and under the green flag, if they come into the pit road under a green flag, they're going to go back around, they're done their pit stop, but they're going to come back, give them the next lap, and every single driver does that. So pit road's a little messed up. The whole pitting sequence, pit strategy is a little messed up on these newer tracks. But, for the Napa Truck Series, since we don't have pit stops, perfect track to have a race. Let's get to the starting lineup. The last winner in the Turkey Hills Series, I should say, Jonathan Duthit, starts on the pole. Alongside him is the 07 of Anthony Lopez. We have Nathan Stapleton, Austin Spencer, Trey Bartow, Tristan Allen, Stuart Gratton, Matt Dallio, Cameron Garlington, Tristan Walker, Davey Johnson, Garrett Zenor, Dean Wickard, Riley White, Henry Lace, Hairgel, Arvin Alonso, Max Newworth, Johnny Bryant, Jacob Reed, Nicholas Samadio, Colby Jackson, Ben Clark, Tyler Selzman, Nick Pericles, Elijah Gordon, Christian Master, Abe Troxel, Kevin Gandara, Alex Bonsinor, Caleb Hoffman, Jesse Turner, Nicholas Gratton, Blaine Keys, Cameron Gaju, and Clint Buchanan in the full field starting here tonight, at the Texas Motor Speedway. And everybody's getting off okay, so that's great. So a night race here in the Napa Truck Series. And second night race of the season, I think. Yeah, second one of the season. Their first one was at Charlotte. Originally this was going to be a day race, but I decided to have it at night at the newer track. And hopefully we made a good decision. Let's have to see. After 25 laps of action here at the Texas Motor Speedway, who's going to win the Dell 400K? We'll find out soon. Green flag is out at Texas. Heading into turn 1, Duthit's going to take the lead from Anthony Lopez. On the inside, here comes Nathan Stapleton. And the only two-time winner this season, Trey Bartow. Dallio's going to get a run on Bartow. Here comes Stapleton for the lead underneath the 20 of Jonathan Duthit. They're side by side for the lead. They're 3 wide behind them. Here comes Dallio in the 25 to the inside of Bartow and Lopez. Stapleton will barely lead the first lap of action. Dallio is up to third place. Duthit trying to work the outside to his advantage. He's going to stay alongside him, and in the wall goes Anthony Lopez. And we might have a caution on the racetrack, and we do down the backstretch. Abe Troxel, Jacob Reed, Nick Pericles, and Blaine Keys all to the inside wall. The race back to the line will be won by Nathan Stapleton in the 4. Jacob Reed was at one point the points leader in this series. This is what happened down the backstretch. Just got a little too high, came down on Elijah Gordon, and the 63 of Pericles went around, then Troxel, Keys, and Buchanan had nowhere to go, and they get collected late. You see the 63 go around, and Troxel and Keys took a hard hit to the inside. And then 11. See, a lot of guys hit the wall coming out of the final turn, or turn 2, I should say, there. Excuse me, and a lot of guys in the wall after that one. So on lap 2 of 25, we have our first caution here at Texas in the Dell 400K. And one thing I like about this one, you see the catch fence there, you see the lights light up there. That's a really cool addition to this track. The pit stops just don't really work here. Anyways, Nathan Stapleton's out front. Let's get to the restart here in the Dell 400K. And we are back here at the Texas Motor Speedway for the Dell 400K. Nathan Stapleton's out front. Matt Dallio is second. Tristan Walker is third. Donathan Duthit is fourth. And Davey Johnson, who won in Atlanta, which is a similar track here to Texas, he's running fifth. Trey Bartow, Stuart Gratton, Riley White, Henry Lace, and Max Newirth, the top 10. Stapleton will lead us. Not getting anything right. Stapleton will lead us to the line, and we are back underway on lap 7 of 25 here at Texas. Dallio has a run in the 25, trying to get underneath the 4 here, and he is going to be able to do it. Excuse me. Here comes Donathan Duthit in the 20 with a great run. Trying to get underneath with Dallio for the lead. The pole sitter trying to take that first place position back. He's got help from Davey Johnson, Stuart Gratton on the inside. See Stapleton stuck 3 wide now on the outside. It is not a good place to be. Duthit will lead lap number 7. That's actually his first lap led tonight. Here comes Davey Johnson in the 08 to the inside of him, though. And for the lead, the Atlanta winner, Davey Johnson. And in the wall, Stapleton and Bartow, but we are still green. And these guys are all over the racetrack. And Sidnor went on the apron there and came back up. Man, these guys are racing rather reckless right now. Anyways, we're still green. Davey Johnson, Donathan Duthit, they're side by side for the lead. Riley White is up to third place in the 14. These guys are 3 wide and whatnot all over the place. Henry Lace in the 35 to the inside of Max Newirth for 4th. Riley White helping the 08 of Davey Johnson get past the 20 for the lead. Davey Johnson, the new leader here at Texas. He gets by the 20 nice and clean. Riley White with a run. But it does appear that we will not get to that. So we have another caution. Gaju. It does appear that maybe Colby Jackson and here Joe Larvin Alonso involved in this as well. Our second caution already. We're not even 10 laps in this thing. Whoa, boy. Yeah, maybe I should have used the original Texas, but too late for that now. And it happens actually in front of all these guys. You see Alonso just get bounced around. Kind of gets into Spencer there, hits the wall, comes back down on Colby Jackson, and Gaji was there, and yeah, we get it. Heracles does appear that he was able to slow down before he got to that. Tough break for those guys. And that's going to bring up the second caution of the race. Whoa, boy, that's not good at all. Duthit upside down. Under caution. Really. And more collected. As a matter of fact, everybody there gets collected. Tough break for Duthit. The whole thing is, these guys really aren't getting much damage on their trucks, so he might be able to continue. He might be one of the first guys to ever complete a race after he was upside down at one point. I mean, he's still going. We'll see what happens when we come back here at the Texas Motor Speedway. The leader is the 08 of Davey Johnson. Back here at Texas for the Dell 400K, Davey Johnson is the leader. Riley White, Henry Lace, Jonathan Duthit, he went upside down under that caution. He's still running, but does appear that he might be going a little slow after that. And Max Newirth, he is 5th. It's a 3-truck breakaway for the lead, and obviously the 20 of Jonathan Duthit not able to get anywhere. He's going to slow down Bartow and a couple guys here. He's going to slow down Garlington. They're all trying to get around him on the outside. Guys, they really do hit that wall coming out of turn 2. They're doing a good job there. Davey Johnson still out front. Riley White second. Henry Lace is third. Henry Lace is going to get underneath of Riley White. That is for second place. Stuart Gratton is up to 4th. Tristan Walker is 5th, and Nicholas Amadio is 6th. Here comes the 35 underneath the 14 for second. And the 14 still hanging with them. They're still side by side for second. And Riley White, he might get a run on the outside here. So if this were the race for the win, Riley White would have gotten it. But they're not racing for the lead. Davey Johnson is out front. And it's looking good. Those guys are going side by side. That's slowing them down. That's allowing Davey Johnson to pull away a little bit. Both Grattan and White in the wall. There goes Tristan Walker and Nicholas Samadillo to the inside of those guys. Great opportunity for Henry Lace to catch up to the 08. We'll see if he can do it. Tristan Walker's going to get a run on him. Walker in the 23, trying to take second from Henry Lace. It's the top 6 who have pulled away, and then you got Dalio leading this pack with Christian Master, Tyler Selzman, Alex Bonsignor, and Nathan Stapleton. Samadillo to the inside of Walker. Now to the inside of Henry Lace, the 88. This is definitely one of those trucks, in the Camping World Truck Series at least, that does really well. With Matt Crafton driving it. Nicholas Samadillo, definitely a good driver. He's a past Daytona 500 champion. And he might have an opportunity to get his first ever Napa Truck Series win here tonight. Henry Lace in the wall. He's going to fall back. Davey Johnson is still out front in the 08, trying to get his second win of the season. He won in Atlanta, race 2 earlier this season. Going to have to hold off Nicholas Samadillo, Stuart Grattan, Tristan Walker here. All these guys are veterans on this channel. They have a lot of experience racing on Napa Fam. Davey Johnson, kind of a newcomer, but he's definitely done a great job. They're going to try to get around this 20. Davey Johnson hit the wall. Davey Johnson hit the wall coming out of turn number 2, and there goes Nicholas Samadillo to the lead. That was a mistake, trying to get around the slow car of Donovan Dufit. It just didn't work for him. Just went too high, and there went Samadillo to the point. It's only 6 laps to go, and at this point, if we get another caution, might just do it. Here comes Stuart Grattan in the 17. The 17 went over the weekend at Talladega, kind of like Red Horse Racing, like Timothy Peters. And I like Stuart Grattan. I kind of want him to do something because he crashes way too much on this channel. He deserves something. But so does Samadillo. He's never won a Truck Series race before. He's trying to get it done here tonight. This side by side is going to be a great battle between Grattan and Samadillo for the lead with only 5 laps to go. Davey Johnson is not out of this yet. He's running 3rd. Henry Lace is 4th. Tristan Walker, he's 5th, and Riley White still here as well. They're all single file through the top 6. And Samadillo is leading them. But here comes the 17. They're coming up on a slow car, though. That's Cameron Gaju. And it will slow down the inside lane a little bit. It's actually going to slow down Davey Johnson and Tristan Walker tremendously there. And Nicholas Samadillo pulls away even more for the lead. Riley White up the 4th. Henry Lace up the 3rd. Grattan still in 2nd, but he lost a lot of ground to leader Nicholas Samadillo while trying to get around the Season 1 champion Cameron Gaju. Not going to work for him, because here comes Henry Lace in the 35 to the inside. You got Riley White here, a little dark horse here. You got the red horse, and you got the dark horse. I think the guy to beat is definitely Nicholas Samadillo with only 3 laps to go. Driving this 88 very well tonight. Here comes Riley White for 2nd. The more these guys battle for 2nd place, the less likely they are to catch up to Samadillo. Nicholas Samadillo, a past Daytona 500 champion. He's going to see 2 to go when we cross the line this time. Nicholas Samadillo. By the way, I know I haven't really mentioned who's named what races and all that. But this race right here, the Dell 400K, that name was given to us by Nicholas Samadillo. So it might be a perfect sweep for him. Gets to name the race, and it does appear here that he will get to win the race. He's pulled out by a pretty good margin ahead of 2nd place Riley White. One more time around Texas for the 88. Riley White has cleared everybody behind him. He's trying to get a run on the outside here. They're trying to get around Dufit again, and Samadillo's in the wall. Samadillo hit the wall, coming in at turn 2, last lap past Riley White. I'm not going to say what he hasn't done in a long time, but I think now it's pretty safe to say it. Riley White in the 14, it's been since April, but he's finally going to win a race on Napa Fan. He wins the Dell 400K on a last lap pass. Can you believe it? Nicholas Samadio trying to get around the 20 of Donathan Duthit. That's actually how he got the lead when Davey Johnson was trying to get around him. Duthit coming out of turn 2, he hit the wall. Riley White. You know, I was tempted to say this. I was tempted to say that he hadn't won a race since April, you know, and I've said it like 3 times this season, and he's never won any of those races. But I didn't say it this time, and he won. How about that? This is the pass for the lead here. You see Samadio, he's got to go around the outside, and he has to change his lane midway through the turn, and because of that, he goes high and into the wall. And Riley White on the outside gets a run in that 14. And it has been since April, late April, almost half a year. It's been half a year since he's won, but he finally gets it done. And he gets it done in the Napa Truck Series here at Texas. Riley White, the winner of the Dell 400K. There are the official standings right there. That is a really tough break for Samadio. He had this thing in the bag, but just messed it up on the final lap. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me a lot of the 2011 Indianapolis 500 when you had J.R. Hildebrand. The final turn, he was the leader. He had to go around the lap car, and it was on the outside, and he just overshot it into the wall, and Dan Wilden ended up winning that race. It's kind of what happened here. Really, really amazing finish. Samadio, all he needed to do was get around Donathan Duthit cleanly, and he would have had the win. But he just overshot turn 2 into the wall. Down he went, and Riley White took the hole, went right through it, past Samadio, and got the win here at Texas. Let me show you the rest of the results here. I should have done that earlier. There are the rest of the results right there. Only 2 guys got knocked out of this race. That was Clint Buchanan, who won at Charlotte, and Blaine Keys in the 11. They both failed to finish the race here today. But Riley White, I can finally say it. He hasn't won since April, but he finally has gotten it done here in the Napa Truck Series. Riley White, the winner of the Dell 400K. So thank you guys very much for watching. Here are the points for the Napa Truck Series. Congratulations to Riley White, and I will see you guys later.